Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Melissa Armo with the Stock Swoosh. Welcome to an upcoming webinar that will be Monday, November 4th on Trade 30 Minutes a Day to make $100,000 a year. If you would like more information, please go to my website at www.thestockswoosh.com. And you can also email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com as well. I have a lot of videos on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, and you can feel free to like me on Pinterest, LinkedIn, and Skype as well. So the free webinar is Monday. It is Monday, November 4th. Great way to start out the month of November. Going to be a great trading month in November. Earnings season, fantastic time. It's 4:30 Eastern Time. All you have to do is go to this link right here and register. Registration is free. It's completely free. I am going to be doing a live post-market earnings review after the webinar. So after the webinar, we're going to see and watch earnings that came out and live gaps that happen and look at them after the webinar. So this will be very interesting. This is a chart here of the market, and the market usually gaps every night or morning as well. Market's in a nice bullish uptrend here the last year really. So the lecture is going to be about trading a strategy where you can really have substantial profits to do in a short period of time a day. Ask yourself, do you want to trade the market for a living, for a career? Do you want to trade and you need a solid strategy, meaning you might be trading right now but don't really have a quality strategy? Do you want to work from home? The great thing about trading for yourself is you can work from home. Do you wish you had a career that paid full-time pay with part-time hours? I'm sure many people do. A lot of people nowadays are working way more hours than they want to at their jobs, and employers are demanding this of people, and they're not even paying them for their extra time. The great thing about trading is that you work for yourself. So if you're interested in any of this information, then come to the lecture and look no further. Learn valuable information about a strategy that pays large profits and offers consistent opportunity and regular setups, and these setups provide the opportunity to take the trade and get the move in something. Trading the market is exciting. It really is exciting. It's exciting and it's fun when you have a strategy that works. And this is what we're going to talk about. One individual can trade the market successfully as a career with a dependable method. In order to reap the rewards that the market has to offer, you need a quality system to follow, a structure. A structure has to be placed, a foundation. And the central structure to trading results must be a strategy with a solid foundation that is based on accurately reading price action and advanced technical analysis. And we're going to discuss this as well. Set goals now. Right now, it's a great time of the year for the upcoming year. 2014 is 2 months away. It's really hard to believe, but this year is almost over. And when you're getting into the end of the calendar year, it's always good to set some goals for yourself for the next year. Put a plan in place to achieve your financial goals for the year 2014. Empower yourself to trade the market successfully. What kind of money can you make in 30 minutes in the market? And, you know, is this something that you really could do for a living? And the answer is yes. There's a strategy that we're going to discuss on Monday where you can trade in this time frame and make very good profits. What are your financial goals for 2014? I think this is great for any person to do, any individual, and specifically if you work for yourself or trade for yourself, to really write a business plan for yourself. I'm doing this right now for myself. Actually, I've been working on it already. I've already started it. It's a great idea to set your financial goals ahead of time. Otherwise, if you wait till January, February, you're ready into the year. You got to get a jump on things to get where you want to be, to get going. Start it now. What is your dream job? You know, a lot of people have their ideas of a dream job. To me, my dream job is something where I don't have to work more than 40 hours a week. And actually with trading, I don't need to work anywhere near that. You know, you could work a few hours in the morning, trade in 30 minutes, trade for an hour, and be done. So to me, my dream job means I make the money that I need to make and I don't have to work a lot of hours. Because I worked a career where I worked a crazy amount of hours for 17 plus years. So for me, my dream job is something where I have personal freedom. I'm in charge of myself. I don't have a boss and I don't have to work a lot of hours. And I can still make a lot of money and the opportunity to make more as the years go by. So for me, that's what my dream job is. And I'm doing it right now. I'm trading. I'm a live trader. So ask yourself, what is your dream job? For me, I've made it happen, and I'm continuing to build on my dreams. My dreams are expanding more and more every year. Does your personal freedom play a factor in your dream job? Again, this is something that a lot of people are thinking about now because, you know, lots of people are working more hours than they'd like to be. And then what happens, you get to spend less time with your family and friends and loved ones. When you have a job and you work for yourself, you can choose and set your own hours, and you can spend the time that you need with your family. And if you're making money trading in 30 minutes and working for yourself from home, you will have more time to be with your friends and your family and to do things for yourself. Work out, take care of yourself, do all the things you need to do. So what strategy can you trade to achieve these goals? Well, we're going to discuss this at the webinar on Monday. One quality strategy you can play in the morning and be done is possible. It's something that is there every day. The market has a lot of momentum in the first beginning period, like right into the open. In fact, I said this today, aggression pays. Being aggressive, getting those first setups, that is it. That is it. That's the way to do it. That's the way to get paid. That's the way to get the money. The entries in the morning, trading into the open, that's where the moves happen. That's where the positions are taken in and off in these stocks that make the momentum and the moves. So here is a golden gap from October. Look at this and the follow through on the move here in CLNE. So this was the day of the gap. Stock closed up here the night before right under 13 and opened down here around 12.50 the next day of the gap. Fell and had an enormous move and actually had a really good continuation the second day down and is still breaking. So here is the morning chart. The morning period of this when it is setting up to go. Now, what is the play? Entry time is 9:54. Price of the entry is 12.53. Stop was over 12.60. It was a 7-cent risk. On 8,000 shares, this is an advanced risk of $560, and you can divide this up. You can divide it by 2 or 3 or 4. If you're a beginner trader, you can certainly size yourself down from this. This is an advanced risk. The profit, though, is on the risk to reward side, the same no matter what you end up risking. So the exit, the first exit was 12.20, right at 10.35, boom, done in a half an hour and 30 minutes. Profit 26.40 on this risk amount. Now, if you wanted to risk less, you would still make 4.71 times the amount risk made in profit. This is dollar for dollar here. That's what this means, the risk to reward. This is dollar for dollar. This means that for every dollar you risked in this trade, you made 4.71. This is an excellent risk to reward. So it doesn't matter whether you risked $560 or $160, it would still be 4.7 times the amount you risked. And it was turning $560 into $26.40 just in 30 minutes. And you can see how doing something like this, you can add up to get to the number of having a successful career where you can make over 6 figures a year doing this. Here was a dream target. And you know, you may stay in some of these trades to dream targets, or you may get out at the first exit. Entry time was the first trade, 12.53. Stop over 12.60. Risk is 7 cents. Again, advanced risk, $560 of risk on 8,000 shares. And this is plenty of volume in it to do that. Exit at the low, which is a dream target, is 11.25. And it even could have gone to 11, and it did actually the next day. We'll go back and look at it. Total profit, if you stayed in this to the dream target, was over $10,000. $10,240. And the risk to reward, if you stuck this out, was 18.28 times the amount risk made in profit. That's huge. That is huge. Let's just go back and look at this here. Hold on. You see that it did actually break. I mean, you could have even held this through overnight to carry on through to the next day because this is a disaster bar for the stock. And it actually broke and fell through everything on the day and then the second day through. So down here where it was at the low the next day, it almost dropped another dollar. Here, it literally almost dropped another dollar from the low. Here's 11.25, and the next morning it came down here all the way down and broke 10.75. This is just a huge move for the stock, and it had a really, really nice entry in it. But if you were able to hold this all thing down all the way here, it's an 18R risk trade payout. I mean, this is why some days it really pays to hold things. The entry set up here beautifully. Stop over the base, dropped on down. Here's the first exit. Okay? You can get out of this right in here. You can follow it out into here. And this is a good exit here because it broke the low a little bit. And then it just kept going. And every time you follow it down, you could actually be lowering the pivot. So this is the kind of reason why it's fun to trade. I said earlier that it's exciting to trade. Why is it exciting to trade? Because you can make a lot of money in a very short period of time. And that makes it exciting. And plus, you can do it from home. I mean, it's just a great living once you learn what to do. So again, we're going to do live post-market earnings review after the webinar. This is really something that I think people find interesting when I look at these gaps and see them live and determine if I like them or not to do. And we'll talk about this on Monday. So learn how to earn good money working from home in just 30 minutes a day. It's possible. You do need a computer. And you do need to learn a good system to trade, because when you are trading, you have to take it seriously. Whether you're doing this part-time, whether it's 30 minutes a day or 30 hours a week, it doesn't matter. You have to take this seriously, meaning you have to put some time and effort and, really concentration and focus and setting a plan of action for yourself to determine this is what I'm going to do. I need a solid structure. I need a foundation. I'm going to have a system and I'm going to follow it. Don't let anything stand in the way of your success. I really find that I'm becoming an inspiration for people to go ahead and proceed with their dreams. Don't let anything stand in the way of your own personal success. Empower yourself. Empower yourself today to learn how to trade the market successfully. And I can teach you how. The Golden Gap course is a complete system to use to trade. All the pieces of the puzzle here. Everything you need to know to be able to successfully trade the system. The class is called the Golden Gap course. And it is a full 2-day course on how to strategically find, pick, and play stocks that are professional bearish gaps. Retakes are free. The class is online, so you can be anywhere in the world and take it. It is called the Golden Gap. The dates are November 9th and 10th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. The cost is $24.99. If you are interested and would like to sign up, email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. I already have people signed up and registered for this class. I'm doing classes where I'm limiting the number of people because I want to be able to answer everyone's questions and really help to mentor people to be able to trade successfully. So if you want to do this class and sign up, I will send you the information if you email me to get registered ahead of time. And think about what I'm saying about getting your goals in place before the end of this calendar year. If you can do a class and learn a system that works and get ramped up into it, start to do it between November, December, get it going, you'll be ready to go. You'll know exactly what you need to do, and you can start right out in January and move forward and start making money in the market. 2014 is almost here. It's almost here. It's time to get prepared to make positive changes in your trading and positive changes in your overall finances and life. I will see you at the webinar on Monday. It is Monday, November 4th at 4:30 Eastern Time. Just go here and sign up. It is free to register. I will see everyone there. Thank you so much and have a fantastic weekend, everyone. This is Melissa with thestockswoosh.com. Email me if you have any questions at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. Thanks, everybody.